Here we are, folks, the news you can act on with none other than Brigitte Gabrielle. Hello, Brigitte.
Hello, Brand. I'm delighted to be with you, and thank you everyone for joining us. Today, I want to discuss the disastrous plan of our government to move us from using cash and the dollar to cryptocurrency and a central bank digital currency. We are talking the same system implemented in China, where they control their people through a scorecard depending on your behavior. If you are good, you have access to your digital money. And if you are not deemed good by the totalitarian government, you will not have access to your money as punishment. And if you think this will never happen in America, think again. If the last 2 years of COVID restrictions taught us anything, it is that our government feels they can control our behavior and tell us what to do. And they will even use force to enforce it. 20 or more states are now floating bills to amend the Uniform Commercial Code to unfairly restrict the use of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, while also allowing for adoption of a government-controlled central digital bank currency. Last week, Governor Kristi Noem vetoed a dangerous bill in South Dakota and alerted the nation about what is going on in 20 states or more. She said, quote, by defining money in this proposed way, HB 1193, which was the bill she vetoed in South Dakota, opens the door to the risk that the federal government could easily adopt a central bank digital currency, which then may become the only viable digital currency. At this moment in time, such a government-backed electronic currency has not been created. It would be imprudent to create regulations governing something that does not yet exist, end quote. Other conservative states are waking up. Texas is now leading the way with the introduction of SCR 25, expressing opposition to the creation of a central bank digital currency. If you are concerned about this issue as much as we are, we need you to take action to prevent and discourage the federal government from attempting to adopt a central bank digital currency through states, which could lead to serious infringements on freedom and privacy. We named this show News You Can Act On, so we can arm you with what you can do about news that concerns you. In this case, we at Act for America have prepared an Act Now campaign where you can reach out to your elected representatives. Please call on lawmakers in all 50 states to introduce and pass legislation that expressly prohibits the creation of a central bank digital currency. Please go to actforamerica.org, actforamerica.org, and take action on the central bank digital currency campaign. Click on Act Now, and you will see the campaign. Once you enter your information, we will give you the names of your elected representative on the federal and the state level. We have an email prepared for you that you can read and send to them. We have social media posts for you that you can post and share on your social media. We give you their phone numbers in case you want to call them, and even a script you can read if you do not know what to say. We make it so easy for everyone to take action. They need to hear from you now. Go to actforamerica.org and take action to stop the creation of a central bank digital currency right now.
You know, Brigitte, these bizarre attacks on our freedom, they continue to telegraph ahead of time what they plan to do. And in their sick ideology, if it goes unopposed, it moves right forward. That is why, folks, I believe Act for America had a whole lot to do with helping disarm this diabolical plan of an army of licensed to kill unvetted thugs with this IRS army. I believe Act for America had a lot to do with influencing people to make the choice to contact their representatives, as well as the things that Act for America already does. Boots
That's
on the
right. We
ground there.
stopped that bill. That's right. We stopped it in its track. We stopped the funding of all these 86,000 IRS agents that the government was going to unleash. And right now, Brand, they are trying to sneak in these bills. I mean, a
Right.
digital bank controlled by the government. It's like the score system in China. You know, we
Right.
all heard about how in China they have like a score system right now. The government, that the Communist Party of China, which is the government in China, can literally stop you from having access to your money in the bank, your hard-earned money, because they control everything and they manipulate you based on your behavior. If you're a good citizen, you get awarded. If you're a bad citizen in the eyes of the government, you get punished. And we saw what they did with COVID. I mean, if COVID told us anything in the last 2 years, how the government tried to control our behavior, shutting down our churches, controlling whether or not we can attend church, controlling which business is allowed to open and which business is not, which business is essential and which business is not. I mean, look how many lives they have ruined. And now they're trying to sneak these type of bills in 20 states right now who are considering it. And that's why we discuss these issues in this show, because you're not hearing this on the mainstream media, Brand.
Right.
Nobody's talking about these things.
Well, Brigitte, that's because you're not for sale. And
That's right.
neither was Trump. You know, there's a movie that was put out on Netflix during the pandemic called Black Mirror, in which it talked about a social credit system that was implemented in America. You ought to see that, folks. Again, I really believe it was the telegraphing of a plan. Can you imagine an army of armed IRS agents combined with a digital currency to confiscate cash?
Yeah.
Folks, you know, this war on cash, make no mistake,
That's right.
if they don't want you to have cash, they will make sure that you don't have cash. And I'm so glad, Brigitte, the people who are watching News You Can Act On, people who are joining Act for America, you're doing it, folks. You're signing up for the free action alerts. Some of you are becoming members. Some of you are giving up to $1,000, you know, to this incredible organization. You have to take action. You are taking action, and no other organization and no other news show is looking on the horizon for you. That's why you have to join with us, folks. Go to actforamerica.org right now. Sign up for those free action alerts and stand with us on the front line. Hold the line. We are, we can, and we will. And it happens
That's right.
at actforamerica.org.
That's right. We are a government by the people, for the people. These elected representatives, they either answer and serve the people who elected them and who paid their salaries, or we need to get them out. And what's happening right now, Brand, not only elected representatives, you know, are not even privy to what's going on, because the sneaky deep state is trying to push these laws. You have unelected representative, appointed employees who the public did not elect, who are now sitting in important positions, making decisions affecting our lives. And unless we wake up, we people become organized, become mobilized, become informed about what to do and how we can stop these things, they're going to run us over. They are testing us on every level. China is testing Biden. North Korea is testing Biden. Iran is testing Biden. Russia is testing Biden, because they know he is weak, and they are just testing to see how far they can push, not to see whether or not they can start pushing certain things against America. I mean, look, China already, Russia went in and brokered a deal between between Iran and Saudi Arabia, putting us all out. China did that. China is already working with Russia, brokering deals together, moving us completely out. So they know Biden is weak. You know, the enemies, just like the animals, you know, they say when you are around a dog smells somebody who's afraid of dogs. They come directly to you because they know you're afraid of them. Animal instincts know who is the weak one and who to go after. And the same thing in humans. And right now we have a weak government. And if our government right now feels, especially the lefties who are in charge of our government right now, if they feel that they can push us. They are testing to see how far they can push us. They tested us during COVID and they saw our reaction to COVID. Right now, they are seeing, okay, while we are in power and we have 2 years to stay in power before the next election, they want to see how far they can push the American people. And they want to sneak in as many bills and as many laws to control the American population as they can. And controlling the money. You want to control people? That's how you control people. You control people by controlling their money. When you, as an American citizen, do not have access to your money because the government decides whether you are worthy as a good citizen, as a good obedient citizen to the government, then they let you have some of your money, your hard-earned cash. This is where we are heading, folks, and that's why you need to understand. We at Act for America monitor bills coming down for a vote on the state level and on the federal level. We have a staff dedicated to monitoring all the bills coming down in Congress and all the bills that affect our culture and security, that we monitor specific words, specific things that we watch out for. And this bill caught our attention, and we started looking at different states, and we realized over 20 states right now are considering introducing bills like this to rob you, the American people, from using your own money and let the government start moving into digital currency, like and a social reward system like what they're doing in China. That is baloney. We are watching out for you. We are monitoring the bill so we can notify you, so you can take action before the bill is introduced and even voted on. And the reason why we jumped on this immediately, Brand, is because we wanted to make sure we create an Act Now campaign, because right now, if you go to our website, actforamerica.org, we have a campaign to stop digital bank currency in the United States. It's on our front page, and if you click on the Act Now on the top of the banner, you will see the Act Now National, Act Now State. We have a campaign going at the national level, at the state level. We want you to call on your elected officials right now to make sure you send a very clear and loud message to them that we will not stand up for this. We will not stand and allow this to happen. And you better not even consider going down that road. They need to hear from you. That's why we prepared that digital campaign for you. Go to actforamerica.org and take action. And once you take action, make sure you are subscribed to receive our emails and action alerts. They are free. They don't cost you anything. We want to make sure you are armed as a citizen with information and what to do about the information that can make a difference for the country. That's why we named this show News You Can Act On. And that's why we are sending you to actforamerica.org today and take action.
You know, I'm there right now, Brigitte. And of course, I've never seen a more user-friendly website, folks. You can sign up for the action alerts in under 30 seconds. I've done it. You can also support the cause with your tax-deductible donation. You better put your money in the right places, folks. You know, we're not just talking about something that could be sold as convenience. Oh, it's digital, it's convenient. No, this is surveillance, because in the same footsteps as China, the social credit system, when you disagree with some leftist policy, they can turn off your ability to make purchases. They can turn off your banking ability right then and there, and they will if they can. That's why, who is standing in the gap for you, folks? Who is? You know, we see on a lot of shows and speeches, hey, nobody's coming for you. Nobody's coming to save you. But there is someone who is standing for you, and it's Act for America. And it's news you can act on. That's why you need to get on board, folks, and take action. Go to Act for America right now and go to Act Now and click under National. That will allow you to see everything you need to know right now about the no Fed central bank digital currency. It's surveillance currency is what it is, folks.
That's right.
You know, we give so much. You know, I've heard it said before, Brigitte, that we give so much to Facebook that it's the FBI's dream. Well, some say it's more than just the FBI's dream. You know, imagine all the posts that you have posted since 2008 being counted against you if you didn't agree with this leftist ideology. And don't forget the plan. Crash the system, blame capitalism, instill socialism, declare a dictator, disarm the dissenters, and then do away with the opposition. Time and time again in history, folks, we're watching the same thing being attempted here, if not for Act for America and for people like you.
And speaking about doing away with the opposition, look what's happening right now in the country with the way they're going after President Trump. I mean, look what's happening. We cannot allow America to become like Venezuela. We're not a third world country. We cannot allow one political party or certain political people to go after the other side strictly for political reason. We will not stand up for that. I don't care where you stand on the issues when it comes to our freedom and to the checks and balances and the balance of power in our government. I don't care who's in power. We want to make sure we have checks and balances. That's what protected America for over 300 years. That's why our founding fathers, with their incredible wisdom, put that in our laws to make sure that the government is always in check and that we, the people, can hold our government and our elected officials accountable. We do not want to divide the nation. We want to come together. We want to protect the Constitution. We want to protect our Bill of Rights. We want to make sure that we are protected as citizens from our government. We want to make sure Americans will always be protected from a tyrannical government. We want to make sure that we, the people, are always in control of our government and not the other way around. That's why we have a representative government. And that's why we at Act for America are mobilizing the nation. I want to encourage you, folks. I want to encourage you because a lot of people are coming together. Those of us who love our country, who believe America is exceptional, who believe in our Constitution, who cherish the memory of our founding fathers, who believe they should be honored with their statues honored and not destroyed. We believe America was founded on Judeo-Christian values, and those values that are American values should be protected and should be fought for. We believe that we have a representative government and our elected officials are supposed to serve the people, not the other way around. We don't serve them. We don't line their pockets. They work for us. We don't work for them to get richer. Can you explain to me how Biden on a senator's salary is a multi-millionaire with 3 houses on the water, on beaches, multi-million-dollar house? How did these people get the money? On $190,000 annual salary for a senator? I mean, Hillary Clinton, you name any of them, Big Schumer, all these biggies in Congress getting rich on our backs. This is not how the system is supposed to work. And we sat on the sidelines, conservative, God-fearing people, honest people, hardworking people, people of ethics, people of integrity, sat on the sidelines for too long and thought, oh, this could never really happen in America. In America, you know, we have laws, we have checks and balances. You know, people are not, you know, we believe the best in people. Our side believes the best in people. You know why? Because on our side, we are taught, do not judge others lest you be judged. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Treat others the way you want to be treated, because we won't sell our country to a foreign government just to line our pockets with millions. We don't think our elected officials are going to do it. But what we are finding out is not only they are going to do it, they have been doing it. They have weakened America to such a point that now we have such a deep swamp up on Capitol Hill, up in Washington, D.C., that is ruining the country. And that's why they are fighting President Trump. They are fighting President Trump because he is the gatekeeper between them and us. That's it. He's the gatekeeper. They're coming after us, and they have already shown it. When they have a chance, they do. And that's why we need to be mobilized. We need to be organized. I encourage you to join us. Go to actforamerica.org and become a member. Stand with us as a member. Join millions of people who are coming together, who are saying, I'm going to be a member of such a patriotic, great organization fighting on my behalf to secure our country. You are busy working 1 job, 2 jobs. Some of you watching me right now may have 3 different jobs. You don't have time to monitor bills coming down for a vote. You don't have time to go lobby and to work and prepare the things that we do. But we do that on your behalf. All we're asking you to do is to stand with us and match our passion with the same passion and love for our country, so together we can preserve our country.
You know, Brigitte, I tell you what, I'm already a part of this. and I'm even more excited just hearing you talk. You know, folks, this passion is very, very sincere. Brigitte is the same person in private as she is in public. I've seen her interact with people one-on-one, and they love you for a good reason, Brigitte, because you live what you say. You say what you mean, and you mean what you say, folks. Who else does that? What other news show even does that? You might be surprised. Some of the other news shows, there's still a little bit of restraint at times, but there is no restraint when it comes to telling you the truth, because we care about you and we care about America. You know, Brigitte, Winston Churchill had a quote that dictators ride to and fro upon the backs of tigers. They dare not dismount, and the tigers are getting hungry. People are waking up and they're getting hungry. They're getting restless. They want to do something, but they don't know what to do. You know what you can do, folks? You can join us. No other organization is taking action. No other organization like this is proactive. And don't be reactive. Be proactive, folks. It's your freedom. It's your life. No one's coming to save you, but this is your place and time to take action on behalf of your family, your children, and your children's children. You can do that with actforamerica.org. You can do that with news you can act on. And again, share this on the Rumble channel, folks. It's on Rumble. Look it up. Brigitte Gabrielle, news you can act on, as well as so many other fantastic interviews, Brigitte, that you do on other networks and other news shows as well. But there's no other show like news you can act on in real time. And I encourage you, even during this live stream or broadcast, depending on one of the many platforms you're seeing it on, take action during this broadcast. Very soon, there will be new ways to connect directly with us as well. Very excited about that. That it all happens at actforamerica.org. Take your action today.
Exactly. It happens when everybody comes together. Like I said, when everyone does a little, together we accomplish a lot. That's our philosophy at Act for America. And it is because people like you watching us right now joined us and came together. Act for America has been able to pass 178 bills on the federal level and the state level to protect and preserve America. 178 bills. Not many organizations can say that. And we are saying that because a lot of people watch the news and they get frustrated. They say, what can I do? I understand there is a problem. I watch Fox News. I watch Newsmax. I watch the many different podcasts that I subscribe to. People say, I listen to talk radio. I listen to Hannity. I listen to Levin. I listen to everybody. I attend CPAC. I go, to different organizations, but I do not know what to do. This is why we are not only giving you the information, but telling you what to do. Take your frustration and take action. We make it so easy for you. You go on our website, actforamerica.org. You enter your name, your address, where you live. So we know if you live in South Dakota, we're going to send you an email. Look, this bill is coming down in South Dakota. Make sure you call your representative, and we give you their names, their faces, their phone numbers, their contacts. So you don't have to look for all of them. Look, Brad, a lot of people may know their senators and their congressman's name, but they have no idea who are their state representatives. They have no clue. Maybe they know only the representative of their county. They do not know who are all the state representatives. So we send you that information. We prepare emails that you can send to all of them with one click of a button. We put our resources and share it with you. And by the way, if you want to start a group for Act for America, you can click on Get Involved and start a group for Act for America in your community. Invite your friends, get something going. If you are a member of any group, any other group, whatever you want to call it, the Montana Patriots, whatever group you are out there, make sure you go to actforamerica.org and let us know about your group. Register your group with us so we can share our resources with you. So we can provide you with the information that we have. So we can provide you with the tools that we have. We know you are a small group and you do not have the resources that we have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in over the years. We've been in existence for over 20 years. We want to share with you the tools that we have created to make you powerful in your own community, to make you more effective in your own community. Our philosophy is a rising tide lifts all boats. We want to help every group out there so together we can come together as a united front fighting against our enemy. Those who want to transform America, those who want to change America, those who do not believe America is exceptional, those who believe America needs to be brought down a few notches on the world stage. We want to stand together against those people so we can preserve and protect the most exceptional nation on the face of the planet, the United States of America. One group alone cannot do it. And unless we come together and coordinate together, we're all going to lose separately. If you are a group in South Dakota with only 80 people attending your group, if you are a group in Fontana, California, with only 200 people attending your group, if you are a group in Maine with 500 people attending your group, you are acting in silos. You do not know each other. You are not coordinating with each other. When you register your group with us, we connect you and coordinate the whole country. All these little groups working independently. You can speak with one voice, one loud voice. So when you roar, Capitol Hill shakes. That's the only way we're going to be able to take our country back. Go to actforamerica.org. Click on Get Involved to register your group with us or start a group in your community. Make sure you take action on our action alerts. And look, join us as a member. Sign up to become a member. We have many wonderful different perks for members. We need you. So when we stand together, we have a fighting chance in winning against our well-funded and well-organized enemy on the left.
You know, Brigitte, if there's ever an organization that can pull this off in fighting for America, I really believe, folks, it's Act for America. You really have a chance. There's not a tool like it on the internet that I've ever seen where you can so quickly get informed, so quickly get engaged, so quickly become united and organized, much like the left has always been. They've always beat us in organization. But folks, it doesn't have to stay that way. But this is now a matter of the survival of our very country.
Yes.
And if you love her and you love your family, you love your freedoms, and all the things we get distracted on will go away when they're under surveillance and under government control. This isn't a movie, folks. It's looking like one, but you have a chance. And I really believe, Brigitte, Act for America is the only chance for America to come together in this hour and to take action at actforamerica.org today.
Exactly. And we have already proved it. We have already passed so many bills because when people come together and become organized, there is no telling what we can accomplish. And again, it doesn't take many to change the world. You've heard me say this again and again. It takes few dedicated activists to make a difference. That's all we need. So if you are a patriotic citizen who says, I want to do something that makes a difference for the country, join us. This is the place for you. This is the organization for you. This is the time when we all can come together and make a difference for America. And that's what it's going to take, Brent. All of us coming together, every patriotic American who loves this country, coming together and coordinating and speaking with one voice through Act for America to save our country.
We can do it, folks. I believe that we will do it. And I believe that Act for America is right at the forefront. It will make it happen, folks, when we do it together. Let's do this, folks. Go to actforamerica.org right now. Sign up for the action alerts. Stand with us. Spend your money with people who love you, not hate you. And once again, a fantastic show with Brigitte Gabriel. Thank you, Brigitte.
Thank you, Brand, and may God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.